Hi everybody and welcome to my Unruly Housewife channel. It's the end of week 2 of my frugal February no spend low spend month, and I thought I would update you as to how things are going, kick my tripod and update you as to how things are going. I have spent money this month. I'll tell you what happened and we'll see if you think I was allowed to or not. I'm in my craft room at the moment, which is now doubling as a spare bedroom. So that's where you can see Brandon's shirts hung up there. Look at my lovely tidy labelled drawers with all my craft stuff in, some of my craft stuff in. Then look at that pile of rubbish on top. That's my life in a nutshell. This is me trying. That's reality encroaching on my efforts. Dave is off this week, so I don't think I got out of bed till about 10 o'clock this morning. My hair needs a wash. I've just thrown on some makeup. I'm sorry, okay? but you know, life is happening. Brandon's away at the moment, and so let's cut to the chase and get to what went on with my finances. So I spent £20 on 2 packs of nose strips for to address my snoring issue. Now, I did mention in one of my earlier videos that I didn't think that that really counted as part of what I was spending, for the simple reason that it's a medical necessity really, and also it stops me from getting divorced because I snore really loudly. So they were £10 a packet and they last, there's 30 in each. So I ordered 2 packets. So I spent £20 on nose strips. I think that's acceptable. I don't think I've broken my no spend. Now, the other thing I bought, well, it's kind of 2 things, but it's for one thing, is I bought a bed for this room for Brandon to sleep in. Now, Brandon's away, but since he came back to live here, he has spent 3 months here sleeping on a camping bed, and it's got a mattress which is about 1 inch thick. And, you know, he's a big guy and he's been sleeping on this awful camping bed. And, you know, it was meant to be for a week or 2, but it's been 3 months. And he's away at the minute. When he comes back, I don't want him to have to sleep on that bed. I always set aside money, emergency fund for my children, for anything they need. I want to say children, they're all great big blokes. And I've taken it's about £180 out of my emergency fund and bought a bed and a mattress. Now, I guess Brandon could have done it for himself, but the truth of the matter is that he's hoping to get a furnished flat. He's not quite sure what he's doing, and I don't expect him to do it. I just want it. I'll do it, you know. Now, I did say in an earlier video that one of the ways that I fulfill my shopping fetish and my Amazon obsession is by ordering things and saying, oh well, that's for Brandon. So I mean, you can judge me. You can judge me if you want to. Tell me in the comments, if you like, if you think that I've cheated by saying that this is, you know, for Brand and necessity, and it's not coming out of my personal finances as such, it's coming out of my emergency fund. Do you think I'm cheating? I don't think I am, but I'm kind of double guessing, is that the word? Myself, because I have bought a bed. We're not going to need it long term. I can't stay in this room because this is my craft room, remember. But it just occurred to me, like, it's by the time he gets back and then when he sorts things out, lots going on in his world that I'm not going to talk about. But I thought, you know what, let's just get a bed. It's not like we're hard up. So yes, so I've spent almost £200 this month. Whoops, I spent almost £200 this month, but I think 20 of it was a medical necessity, 180 of it was so that my son can, for the first time in 3 months, sleep on an actual bed with an actual mattress. He's staying with his brother at the moment and sleeping on a sofa. So imagine, that's horrible, isn't it? I want him to come home to a bed. So you can judge me. apart from that, no toys, no craft supplies, no anything else. I haven't spent any money. I haven't even gone out for a cup of tea or anything either. So I think I'm doing pretty well. I don't feel guilty. But like I say, I do think about my motives and things. The other thing I want to talk about is my declutter. I promised myself at the start of January that I would declutter 100 things out of the house. I've decluttered before, so I don't feel like I could do a huge amount. All I've done is I've printed off I haven't printed it off. I found a chart on Google Images of a sheet where you print it out and you tick off every time you declutter something, and it's 100 things. What I did was I just put it on my phone, put it on my gallery, and every time I declutter things, I go into the photograph, or the screenshot rather, and I edit it. So I just use the graffiti function. I just colour in one of the dots on it and then save it. Do you see what I mean? So that, and then delete the old one, so that it's just all digital basically. There's probably a much neater way of doing it, but so far I have decluttered 79 things, and I gave myself from the start of January to the end of February, so that's pretty good. Not craft things, it's all things from the house. And one thing could be, I don't know, a felt pen that's in the drawer, or a hoodie. It's not rubbish, it's not when I throw away an empty jar, but like, or recycle, should I say, an empty jar. But it's just like, it could be this, it could be a packet of Brandon's Rizzlers, which he shouldn't be smoking. Yeah. So that's, because it averages out then, doesn't it? I think it does. So yeah, 100 items that would not necessarily have been thrown away before, and I've done 79. So that's a challenge. So the two challenges, that's the state of play so far. If you're enjoying this video, by the way, do give it a thumbs up. That would be fantastic. And I hope other people are doing well on their frugal February journey. It's very amazing how much I've been affected. Amazon keep advertising things at me, and I keep like clicking through from Facebook onto Amazon, just going, that's really cool, that's really nice. And I like Kuromi. I meant to bring the toy, but it's like a Japanese little character. I won't go into it, but it's like a little Japanese character who I really like. And I went and searched Kuromi on Amazon, and there was all these sweet little like t-shirts and toys and plastic models. Hello, Stephen. And honestly, I nearly cried. I nearly cried because, not because I was upset, but because they were so sweet. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. I really wanted to buy one of them, and I'm like, no, I'm on a no spend. It's really helped. I've really realised what a pathetic baby I am of buying things all the time. Yeah, Stufa's here. Hello, this is Stufa. He is 14, isn't he? 15 this year, I think. Aren't you, Stufa? He's our oldest and most miserable cat. And he sits on my lap and he has a little blinky because he's old. I think he aches. Right, okay, well, that's my update. I mean, at least it lets you know how I'm getting on, right? And you can give me feedback, and I can find out how you're getting on, because I know a lot of you are struggling. Some of you are just like being really brave, and some of you are just rebels. I don't know what I like more. All right, thank you very much for watching. I love you all. Bye.